everyone who's been supporting, showing love, backing us, offering opportunities. That's the positivity we like to see.
So, another question for you, man. Is your rap career due to a passion for the medium, or is it maybe a clever advertising campaign for your dairy supply career?
I've got a lot of passion for every endeavour that I take part in.
Great.
I don't like to do things half-hearted, but I can't forget where I came from. Shotting cheese is what put me on the map. Shotting cheese is what made me a pillar of the rodent community. I rose from the gutter. I had a lot of rats looking up to me, expecting me to provide. So I can't turn my back on what made me who I am. However, I am very much passionate about the music, and if that can take me to new levels, then that's something I definitely wish to invest into.
Well, yeah, I think that's very apparent in your style as well, that you have a lot of passion there.
Yeah.
And it's, can we just say, it's fantastically catchy as well. We have been singing and humming it all day long.
Pretty much for a solid 9 hours now, Manny. So you definitely you're doing something right there.
Which one's that then that you're referring to? Is that Rat Trap 2?
It would be Rat Trap 2, the one that is on further down on your Facebook. Yes.
Yeah. So what we've begun just before we begun the interview with you, we actually played the first song.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna play the part 2 of that one at the end.
At the end of the interview.
So we just wanted to quickly ask as well, how do you feel about people insinuating that they're the real voice behind you? Because I think that must be quite a unique and odd experience, because you never hear of other rappers being asked if somebody else is writing their lyrics or performing their lyrics.
Actually, you're not quite right with that one, because I've actually heard some controversies amongst the humans about an artist of theirs who's going through a similar thing. Now, I do not wish to confirm nor deny any connection with this artist and the Rat Pack at this moment in time. However, there's a guy out there by the name of Drake. Right. He's a Canadian artist, and he's been accused of having a ghostwriter, having someone else who's responsible for his material. Now, I'm not saying he does or he doesn't. I'm not claiming to have inside information on this particular case. However, what I can tell you is I do not have a ghostwriter. Mannyhoodrat has really been out there, in the streets, in the alleyways, in the gutter, in the sewer, and everything I say comes from my personal experience. Now, there might be some haters out there who are a bit sour, who are a bit green with envy, because we're stacking that yellow cheddar. But, what can you do? I don't even want to focus on the negative, because there's so many people.
Because there's so much love
who've been positive about what we've been doing. I wanted to actually give a few shout-outs, if that's all right.
Of course not. Please do. Please do.
Please. So we've got David Cameraman, Ben Dootson, Grooveman, Jack Banner, Robbie Conker, Charlie Lowe, Jack Sawina, Adam Whitney, Robert Brooks, Chloe Topping. That's just a few of the names of people who've been pushing the videos, who've been liking them, commenting, sharing them, all that type of stuff. There's an artist out there called Sangi as well, who recently bigged up the Rats in one of his songs, so I wanted to give him a little shout as well.
Excellent.
It makes a big difference. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to the people who've been asking for a Rat Pack night. Now, that's definitely something we'd like to do. We'd like to be able to give back to the fans. Everyone who's been supporting, we'd like to have you down so you can come, eat some cheese with us, enjoy some music, and really just share the love.
We wanted to ask about that. Is that something you are going to be interested in? Because we would love to come and cover it if that ever was to happen.
Yeah, we'd want as many humans involved as possible. It's not about segregation. We're about togetherness. See, there's some people who originally were supporting, and then it's like as we got more successful, they kind of got jealous or something. Now, we're not about that. We're about people supporting each other in their success. We want togetherness. We want the humans and the rats to coexist
Definitely.
in a peaceful way.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, that's, you know, one of the fantastic things about Reform Radio, and that's why we thought this would be such a perfect platform, because they, you know, continually support up-and-coming creatives and artists and are really all for diversity, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, which is why us two have ended up here.
Exactly. Manny, just moving on a little bit now. Obviously, as I'm sure you're aware, your tale has been gathering a lot of female attention. So just for all the female fans out there, do you have a special lady friend?
I'll have to say no comment on
Okay.
that.
Oh,
Okay, no, I respect that.
Diplomatic.
No, yeah. And also another question, and I'm sure you're going to get asked this a lot, but you know, here we go. We're going to ask it. You know, the listeners want to know, what is your favourite cheese, Manny?
To pick one cheese it's like asking a mother to pick what her favourite child is.
I thought you were going to say that.
I'm definitely a big fan of the blue cheeses.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have to say Roquefort, Gorgonzola, Stilton. They're some of the ones that I'm currently into.
They're big
You know,
names.
the blue cheeses.
Yeah, they're big
They
names,
are
yeah.
big names.
Definitely, yeah.
They're very potent as well.
They're strong,
Yeah.
strong cheeses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost metaphorical,
But
that.
that's my personal, when it comes to me, when I want to eat some cheese, that's kind of more what I would go for. However, on the streets, you know, when it comes to what other people are buying, it's a different market
course,
at the
of
moment.
course.
It's quite
What
a
is-
fickle market.
What are you
So,
noticing that you're
when-
selling lots of at the moment? That's very interesting.
Well, at the moment, the soft ripened cheeses are seeming to like catch a lot of attention,
Right.
and it's kind of, you know, it's like a fashion really. So a lot of brie, camembert, those type of cheeses, it's like seems to be in fashion at the
Right.
moment. So there's a lot of demand for that, but you know, it swings and roundabouts.
That's good. And how are you keeping up with demand? Is that okay? Are you managing to balance it with the music career taking off, or do you think you're bitten off?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm happy to talk about that, to be honest, because I think, you know, it's good for people to see the progression, to know about the lows and the highs. So the reason why I actually came onto social media and started really associating with humans, not that I had a problem with humans, but there is a lot of a history there,
Yeah.
you know, that would kind of keep me away. But it was desperate times, you know. Some cats had shut down one of my close connects, who is pretty much the main dealer who's above me in the chain per se. I don't want to say too much,
No,
obviously,
of course.
you never know who's listening, but the fact is, it got shut down and I didn't really have anywhere to turn. So I came on the social media to try and make some connections. It wasn't the most helpful thing to begin with, but over time I spoke to a few people and I managed to get things picked up. I got in a bit of the red Gloucester, a bit of halloumi, and I was able to flip it and get myself back on top. So
you're a
there's
survivor.
definitely no shortage.
Yeah.
If anyone's looking for anything, you know, they can contact yourselves. They can get at me on social media. Just look up
course.
Manny Hoodrat,
Of course. And, yeah.
I can hook something up for you.
That's
Yeah.
lovely, Manny.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Also, I think we'd really be interested to know sort of what's coming up next for you. You know, do you intend to release an album, or is this purely just to get you back on your feet, or are you wanting to, you know, pursue a musical career now?
Well, it's all about the demand. It's supply and demand. So the thing is, I've been working on this music. I've been working on, obviously, moving the cheese. And there's a lot that needs to happen. I need to help support my family.
course.
I need to support the other rats who are around me, the ones close to me. And so I want to make moves that are going to be profitable. Now, if there's a demand there, like what I was saying earlier about putting on nights and, you know, things like that, if there's a demand there, we're definitely equipped to fulfill that demand. But it just depends what's fruitful. If people want just the cheese and that's what's going to bring in the profit, then we've got the cheese there for them. If they want
Great.
the music, that's there as well. So
Yeah.
it depends on what the people want.
Great. That's fantastic.
Well, yeah, I think that is
Yeah.
that. I think you've covered everything beautifully.
Yeah.
Really.
So I just want to say, from myself, Manny, thank you so much for giving up your time to talk to us.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and we would love to, you know, a bit further down the line, you know, come back to this and see how you're getting on.
And obviously, Manny, if it's all right with yourself, we will be sharing details of your Twitter and your Facebook, obviously, on our page as well. So any listeners can get onto you.
In fact, if you've got it there, would you like to say out where it is that people can find your music?
Yeah. There was another thing as well. I just wanted to say, those who are really in the media eye, who are supporting what the rats are doing, I want to give a shout out to those. So, and not just rats, you know, it's not just about us. There's the hamsters, the gerbils, the ferrets. There's a lot of us out here in the rodent community,
of course.
Yeah.
who you know, we appreciate the love. So I wanted to give a shout out to the Mouse Outfit, who's a group in Manchester at the moment.
Yeah, we know them well.
Yeah, we know them.
Yeah, they're good friends of
great.
ours.
So they've done a lot. They've actually shared a couple of my videos and stuff, and even just what they're doing individually to promote the rodent community, I've got a lot of love for. So
Fantastic.
that's someone who, you know, I'd be interested in working with in the future, possibly. But
Well, we can definitely help to foster that. In fact, because we know one of them quite well, don't we? The bassist. So maybe we can pass your details on to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free. And there's a producer who hopefully I'm going to be working with in the near future called Gmo. And so you should see some good stuff coming from us as well.
Oh.
So I just wanted to say that.
No,
but yeah, you can find me on Twitter at mannyhoodrat, or you can find me on Facebook if you type in mannyhood. They're the main places to find me until I get my Instagram up and running again.
Great.
Fantastic. Oh, just before we go, I wanted to because you mentioned earlier and in one of your response videos as well that your Instagram had actually been shut down. Now, is that a race thing? Is that because, you know, do you think Instagram were unhappy with, you know, different species using that medium, or is it a jealousy thing? Or
No, yeah, well, when you say jealousy, I think it's more to do with that, because what happened is, you see, like I was saying earlier with the technical difficulties, what we was having, is I don't really have access to like computers and things like that myself. So I know a few other rodents who they're good with the electronic trickery, you know, and they can actually run things through other people's devices, and so we kind of, I don't really want to hot myself up, but we kind of on a bootleg operation out here, and so when you're using other people's devices and other people's usernames and all this type of stuff, it can be dodgy, and you know, we got shut down. So hopefully we can still keep it moving on the Twitter and the Facebook for now, and see what comes next.
Wonderful.
Well, Manny, from behalf of myself, I just want to say once again, thank you very, very much.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, and
I wish you best of luck, man, with everything.
We look forward to hearing much more from you.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you, Cheese Gang Rat Pack.
Yes.
No worries.
Lovely.
You look after yourself there.
Take care, Manny.
Bye.
Peace. Bye-bye.
Wow. Big wow. How good was that?
A big wow and a big squeak. I enjoyed it a lot.
I did.
And I already knew what was going to happen.
I did. Thank you very much, Manny Hoodrat. That was
know.
amazing. So now, if you didn't know, now you know.
Exactly.
That was
now
the
you know all there is to know.
Exactly. And he's basically, we're going to be putting all the details up about Mr. Manny Hoodrat.
Yes, we will.
Who is taking over the internet with his amazing beats.
Yeah.
And he was, you know, what a lovely guy. And thank you so much for him for taking time out.
I know, because it's not easy for him to always get access to technology.
No, it isn't.
So it was a learning curve for us as well. There were quite a lot of things that you don't consider when you're just interviewing like a human MC.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a whole kind of host of sort of areas and is it all right to say that or isn't it? Because I was like at first, is rodent even okay?
Yeah.
You know, like what is the correct term? Do you call a rat mister?
I know.
I don't know, but now I do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all a massive learning curve for us. You know, that's why we didn't really edit it too much, did we? Because we wanted to keep some of the rawness in.
Yeah, we wanted to demonstrate the fact that like there is it's almost like meeting meeting the in-laws or
Exactly.
something.
Yeah.
You know, or somebody else's family. It's like, all these rules that you
Yeah,
don't know about
yeah.
until you're part of
There's
it.
no rule book for how do you interview a road, you know, how to interview a
no,
rodent.
there isn't. So we wanted to demonstrate that,
Yeah.
you know, and the bumps in the road.
Which I think we did really well.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed doing it and playing it out, because we would just listen to it all again because I thought it was great.